Hi there, this week's question is, what can you do with power over Ethernet? My name is Steve, this is TQA Weekly, and many of us would love a truly wireless technology where we could connect anything anywhere to a wireless network and have battery life that is so long that we can put any kind of device such as security cameras, such as IPTV decoders, VoIP phones, intercom speakers, anywhere we want it. Because if we had truly wireless technology, the existence of power outlets being there or not wouldn't change a thing. Being able to communicate to the internet, whether it would be locally or over the web, wouldn't be a problem. But that's not the kind of world we live in, and we still have to deal with interference, lag, and very bad batteries. So what can power over Ethernet do for you? Now, you can have a whole bunch of devices, like I said, security cameras, you can have VoIP phones, IPTV, intercom speakers, a bunch of audio equipment and video equipment out there that allows you to do a whole lot of stuff. You also have a whole bunch of networking gear that works over power over Ethernet. And it's not typically consumer stuff, but you can use it for yourself. Power over Ethernet takes advantage of being able to send power over your Ethernet cables. Many of these devices don't need a lot of power, so you can send power very safely through Ethernet cable. Most power adapters can't be made longer or shorter, so ditching those usually is a lot better idea in favor of devices that you can install anywhere. And devices you can install anywhere means that you can literally install them in the best place possible. Power over Ethernet also allows you to put devices in places you normally wouldn't think of that would actually benefit you entirely. And what do I mean by that? Well, you can go out there and buy any cable you want for your devices. And those power cables have very limited lengths. But Ethernet cable itself is limitless. And provided that the actual switches for power over Ethernet that you get are able to power over the lengths that you create, you will not have a problem. In fact, you can even make your own lengths of Ethernet cable, meaning that with very few tools and enough Ethernet cable at your disposal, you can set up anything you want for yourself, anywhere you want, install it, and forget it. And you will have these devices working exactly as intended without having to go up into weird places to change batteries, without having to get electricians to install power outlets in the weirdest of places, and on top of everything else, always being able to access it over some sort of local console that will allow you to modify the settings of any of your devices. This is great for video cameras and a whole bunch of other stuff. In the case of my own experience, I experience this daily using video cameras for security in my own job, which all of them are power over Ethernet. And it makes them very easy to use, very easy to set up, and of course, configure. So what can power over Ethernet do for you? Well, it can do everything that wireless could have done for you if it was better. And it could have done everything that a better battery pack could have done, except that you have only one cable instead of two going to a device, and you get to determine the length of that, meaning you get to determine the placement. You get to put it in the best place possible, as opposed to the most convenient place possible. And I hope you understand why power over Ethernet might just be your go-to at this point, instead of changing out batteries for wireless devices, which can still be taken down by interference. Like this episode if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, share with those you think benefit from this, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions for topics, email me at ask@tqaweekly.com or go to my website, tqaweekly.com, where you can see the show notes on this episode, past others, find other ways of subscribing, and of course use the contact form to email me directly. And if you want to see me play video games, I play every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla again. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.